For years, people were told to stop asking questions about Jeffrey Epstein and the powerful people around him. Many said it was just internet rumors. But after new files and messages surfaced, those questions are harder to ignore. Investigators say Epstein's close circle used strange coded language in emails, with words like pizza, pasta, and jerky appearing in suspicious ways. Even lawmakers who reviewed the unedited files found the language disturbing and confusing. That
there was also a lot of language that appears to be coded regarding food. I wanted to let you know the crew really appreciated the pizza. Another email read, "This is better than a Chinese cookie. See attached. Let's go for pizza and grape soda again." This one talks about, yeah, that's the pizza. You mean radiating a soft glow with a look of bliss and excitement. There's one more, I think, in this list as well. "Sorry, I have no stomach for even the slightest aggro. I don't have the stomach for it for any drama, imaginary or real. I'm still fragile off the last one and scared of shadows." This is in response to some videos that were shared where Jeffrey Epstein himself says, "I watched all of these videos, don't send any more." And then Ghislaine is like, "I can't stomach any of this." What the fuck did you send that Jeffrey Epstein was like, "No more"?
Anna Paulina Luna said some emails in the Epstein files contained coded phrases and descriptions involving minors. She noted that words like jerky didn't seem to refer to food in context. A forensic expert later suggested these terms were likely euphemisms for something far more serious.
Earlier, I'll give you another example here. Epstein sends a message to someone. She looks pregnant, reacting to a photo. And the client replies back to Epstein, "You mean radiating a soft glow with the look of bliss and excitement? Yeah, that's the pizza." I cannot be clearer than this, that this is a code word. It makes no sense in that context whatsoever. And this on top of the example I gave you earlier, when his virologist gave him the medicine for having an erection, erectile dysfunction, I assume, or it could be even Viagra, and then told him to wash his hands, go have pizza and grape soda. That's been mentioned time and time again. Having adult men, successful men that are very health oriented, constantly talk about pizza and pizza with grape soda, which I've never heard before.
Yeah, I've never heard of pizza and grape soda before this. I don't know if that specific combination was part of the whole Pizzagate thing, but it's definitely mentioned a lot because I saw that phrase, so I looked it up and was like, is this actually like in there multiple times? And it most definitely is.
There's another one here. Have you seen the beef jerky mentions as well? There's an email here from Jeffrey Epstein. Someone else says, Francis has time to come tomorrow to show me how to make it. Jerky, anyone? He will also bring you a taste of his jerky recipe from the restaurant and sends a warm hello. He's working at a restaurant called Cook's. Wait for it, beef jerky and steak. Yes, time at 3 p.m. And there's other emails of him talking about beef jerky. Another one here, Jeffrey Epstein sending it to Steve Hansen saying, hope you're feeling better. Did we analyze the beef? Did we analyze the jerky? Now there's talks about jerky, referencing human meat. It could be for scientific research, could be something else that's even sicker. But there's more emails here talking about beef jerky. Have you had time to go through those? There's one here, thank you so much, super cool. IT guy setting up Surface right now. We are ridiculously excited, and beef jerky delicious. Thank you, Thanksgiving. So yeah.
It is very. Now I've got all those emails saved. I'd actually had somebody send to me all of those to say, hey, would you check this out? So I have them. I have not read through all of them, but there's no shortage of terms that are phrased in a peculiar way. Muffin is another one. I've seen that a couple of times. I talked about when he says whoops. That seems to be in very. Sometimes he says that in very odd terms that seem like they're referring to somebody dying or getting. So there definitely seem to be code.
Emails repeatedly mentioned jerky being stored, delivered, and shared between Jeffrey Epstein and his associates, written in a casual way that raised suspicions. Reports and rumors online also linked Ellen DeGeneres to Epstein's circle, though none of these claims have been proven in court. The speculation shocked many fans who knew her as a friendly TV host. Some people also revisited past comments from Justin Bieber, who once spoke about feeling scared and unprotected as a young star, wondering if he'd been hinting at deeper problems in the industry.
All right, it was fun.
Yeah. I can't believe you got in that water.
It was so cold. It was like 50 degrees.
Look at you. So it's a beautiful video. So if you want to see the whole thing, it's gorgeous. Speaking of you in your underwear, let's talk about the the paparazzi shot in Bora Bora.
Okay.
So you are obviously in a private bungalow.
Yeah.
And because usually we're all pretty good at spotting paparazzi.
Yeah.
They hide in boats
Yeah.
and pretend to be fishermen,
Yeah.
and we're like,
Yeah.
you're paparazzi. I mean, we're
Yeah.
pretty good at it. How did you not see that there was paparazzi there?
Well, I just didn't see them. I think I wasn't really looking out for them either, so.
Was there a boat? After, when you think back on it now, can you see where they may have been? Were they
yeah,
in a boat?
yeah, they're definitely in a boat. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And how quickly after that was shot did you realize that happened? Did that go on wire right away?
Yeah, it was pretty much like a couple days. It was like a couple days later. Scooter hit me. He was like, "Yo, I hate to tell you this, but your penis is on the internet." I was like, "What? How does it?" And so then the first thing I saw was like the censored one, and it had like the black thing over it. And I'm like, "Oh my goodness!" Like I don't know what this is gonna look like. And then it wasn't as like bad as I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
It wasn't like terrible.
I'm no expert, but I heard that it was good.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, what amazed me though is that got so much attention, and I was in the bungalow next to you, and when I saw it, I was shocked.
Yeah.
And I don't know how people didn't see. I was right there.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny.
My hat. So there's a young woman in the background you can see in the bed.
Yeah, no.
Is that your girlfriend?
No, it's not.
Just a girl that you were in Bora
Just a
Bora
friend.
with?
Yeah.
You just brought a friend to Bora Bora?
Yeah.
And you're just naked with your friend?
Why are you putting me on the spot like this? Gosh.
I mean, you can say, why can't you say you're dating somebody?
I'm not dating anyone though.
She's just a friend?
She's just a friend.
Wow. I have friends, I've never seen them naked like that. And they don't bring me to Bora Bora.
Stop. You're making me blush, dude.
Some people also point out that fact checkers quickly dismissed these discussions in the past. In 2009, a young model named Gabriela Jimenez reportedly broke down outside a hotel, claiming she had witnessed something disturbing involving powerful guests. A resurfaced clip of Chrissy Teigen, a longtime friend of Ellen DeGeneres, shows her making controversial remarks about being open to eating human flesh if someone consented. When questioned again in the interview, she did not laugh it off and repeated the comment.
Actually, nothing I wouldn't eat or wouldn't drink or wouldn't try. If the person okayed it, I would eat a human. If you were at a very fancy restaurant and they were like a tiny piece of human meat.
No. I think the only way
You wouldn't try a tiny bite?
No.
Really?
Absolutely not.
Is that terrible?
At the time, many people dismissed the comment as dark humor, since edgy jokes are common in Hollywood. But after the revelations around Jeffrey Epstein, some viewers began questioning it. Online users also noted that Chrissy Teigen often attended major celebrity events, including gatherings linked to Sean Diddy Combs and political figures. Speculation grew further when people discussed Kuru, a rare brain disease discovered among tribes in Papua New Guinea, after an old video showed Epstein making unusual mouth movements. Some online tried to link it to the disease. However, medical experts said a complex condition like Kuru cannot be diagnosed from a short video clip.
I know I'm about to sound completely insane, but just hear me out. This pertains to the Epstein files, the Clintons, and cannibalism, and I feel completely fine and am totally okay. Alright, let's do this. How do we know if someone is a cannibal? Well, they could have the Kuru disease, which is a fatal neurodegenerative disease that spreads through eating brain tissue. It has a long incubation period, 10 to 30 years. Early symptoms are headaches, coordination issues, anxiety, and inappropriate laughter. Middle stage, severe tremors and shaking, loss of balance, and slurred speech. Late stage, inability to walk, dementia, and the forever sleep. Do you know of any elites rumored to have consumed human flesh? But I'm not accusing anyone of anything, this is just a fun little joke video. With truth in the mix, in Papua New Guinea they call human long pig. We just love to have fun here. No, the Kuru disease has nothing to do with the Epstein files or anyone in them. Definitely not the Clintons. And I feel fantastic, so yeah, have a good day. Okay, thanks.
Supporters of these theories say powerful people sometimes step away from the spotlight for health reasons, which raises suspicions. While the crimes of Jeffrey Epstein were proven in court, many other viral claims mix facts with speculation. In 2025, new allegations about Ellen DeGeneres appeared when a former cameraman told the Daily Mail that her show had a tense work environment and high staff turnover. He claimed she treated male staff poorly, while her wife Portia de Rossi was friendly. Reports also spread in 2024 that Ellen and Portia moved out of the U.S. after Donald Trump won the election. Some said it was political, but online speculation grew when Elon Musk reacted to posts suggesting other reasons, including her past social connections with Sean Diddy Combs, who has faced legal controversies.
Tell me about your birthday party. Am I invited?
Yes. Yes, you're definitely invited. I invite you to all my parties. You just haven't seemed to show up.
No, well, is it on the East Coast?
Yes.
Well, that's why. Why don't you have one here on the West Coast? Because I work all the time.
Okay, well, maybe I have one at your house.
Where's that? Now, what time would your party start, let's say?
Like 9:30.
Really? That early?
Yeah.
I could make that.
Yeah.
But I could think of you of starting a party at like midnight. Like, what time will it go till?
That's a different type of party, though.
Uh-huh.
It'll go from like 9:30 to like maybe 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock. And then, we have the top 2 floors of the hotel.
Mm-hmm. And then it will carry on there?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then No, I mean the after party.
Mm-hmm. No, I know about them. I'll listen to the music.
By 2020, criticism of Ellen DeGeneres was no longer just online rumors. 36 former employees of the Ellen DeGeneres show spoke out about what they called a toxic workplace, including allegations of harassment and misconduct by producers. The issue gained major attention after reports from BuzzFeed News, and later NPR revealed that Ellen had sent a memo to staff apologizing.
Welcome to season 18 of the Ellen DeGeneres Show.
A new chapter. That's what Ellen promised today as she returned to her studio and spoke out for the first time about the controversy swirling around her.
This summer, there were allegations of a toxic work environment at our show, and then there was an investigation. I learned that things happened here that never should have happened.
She apologized and promised to do better.
The truth is, I am that person that you see on TV. I am also a lot of other things. Sometimes I get sad, I get mad, I get anxious, I get frustrated, I get impatient, and I am working on all of that. I am a work in progress. And if I've ever let someone down, if I've ever hurt their feelings, I am so sorry for that.
But one former Ellen producer isn't buying it. Hedda Muscat worked on The Ellen Show back in 2003.
Phony, liar, hypocrite. That's my reaction. She's known about this for 17 years. She's created this culture. I was there from day one. We were all petrified of her. She was not nice.
Or some staff said the bigger problem was a workplace culture, claiming there was no safe way to report complaints. After the controversy, Warner Brothers launched an internal investigation and removed several producers from the Ellen DeGeneres show. Meanwhile, attention also returned to Jeffrey Epstein and his connections. Reports linked him to Jack Lang, who said he met Epstein through Woody Allen. Investigations later revealed Epstein had an offshore account in the U.S. Virgin Islands partly tied to Lang's daughter, Caroline Lang, though she said it was only for art investments and denied financial involvement. Criticism of Ellen DeGeneres also continued, and in 2025, comedian Margaret Cho claimed on a podcast that Ellen had been unfriendly behind the scenes despite their long history in comedy.
Ellen was like really weird and not nice to me for most of my career, and like because I opened for her in the 1980s.
Oh, you did?
When she was a headliner in comedy clubs, and not way before her big fame. And so then when I would do her talk show in the 2000s, she acted like we just met, and I'm like, what?
One of those times.
I'm like, what? Like that's weird. Like,
right.
It's like we go way back. What? Like it's so creepy and weird. But you know, also the other thing was David Bowie had been on the show, and he was so excited that the night before that I had come to his show wearing this giant Chinese emperor outfit. He was really thrilled about it, and he talked at length about it. And she cut it out of the show, which made me so mad. And the producer, who's a really good friend of mine, had to call me and tell me, I can't believe she did this, but she cut it out of the show. But you need to know that he was going on and on about your outfit. He loves you. God said your name.
So petty.
Which is so rude.
That is so gross.
I don't know if it was personal. Maybe it was for time.
Right.
But still, I'm going to take it personally just because I decided to.
You should have sent her a note and said, send me the footage. I'll post it to my YouTube.
I know it exists somewhere.
The truth likely lies somewhere between proven facts, personal conflicts, online speculation, and the experiences of people who say they were mistreated. What do you think the truth is? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe and share this video.